Hey guys, so welcome back to another video. This time I will share with you some of the newest and hottest trending niche fragrances that will make you smell like royalty. If you're new to my channel, my name is Christina. Welcome. On this channel we talk about luxury unisex fragrances. If you enjoy my content but you still haven't subscribed, definitely consider doing so. It lets me know that you enjoy my content and that I should film more videos like this one in the future. So the first fragrance, a fragrance that was on my wish list for more than 7 months, if I'm not mistaken. And this is truly unique, complex, deep, sultry, and almost a little bit edgy with a flirtatious touch. Guys, you need this patchouli. If you're a patch lover like I am, your collection isn't complete without Patchouli Noir by Provenzano. This is the extrait. Now let me show you the presentation because the bottle itself is so worth it. I think the cap has around 230 grams and it has Swarovski crystals. Can you imagine? It is really a work of art. For some of you, it might be maybe a little bit too artistic if you're into Chanel and minimalistic design, but this is what the bottle looks like. It is so heavy. It has a dark poison ivy green color and the crystals. Look at that. I'm telling you, it is so heavy. The bottle itself is worth having on your shelf. But when it comes to the scent profile, this is a patchouli that is as deep, as sultry and almost erotic as it can get without the obnoxious dirty chocolate vibe. And here the patchouli is a little bit earthy, it's fruity, it's floral, it has something delicious, but then it's very deep, woody, definitely unisex and long lasting, and it projects. Let me tell you, this fragrance projects everywhere you go. People will know this is you. And I have to say, while this fragrance is deep and complex, it feels a little bit vibrant but mysterious. It has the depth, the deep, flirtatious, fruity, floral, mysterious vibe. I think this is why I love Patchouli Noir, especially because there are so many patchouli fragrances on the market. But this is one of those fragrances that is unmatched. The quality, the complexity. Guys, if you're a guy, if you're a woman, and you're looking for a patchouli fragrance and you have the budget to splurge, I think this one retails around $350, maybe more or less. Don't quote me on that, but this is really a work of art when it comes to patchouli. So this was Patchouli Noir by Provenzano. The next fragrance, let me tell you, I love the color of the bottle. I am obsessed. So this is Messaggero by Canto. I think I have now 20 fragrances plus just from Canto. So Canto is an Italian niche fragrance house that belongs to the group of Tiziana Terenzi. So the perfumer is Paolo Terenzi. If you know my fragrance style, I love unisex, deep, rich, sultry fragrances, maybe sometimes masculine leaning, and Messaggero is a gourmand that isn't feminine leaning, too sweet, fluffy, girly. Ladies and gentlemen, if you love very mature and rich smelling fragrances with a gourmand touch, but that are complex enough to keep sniffing yourself all day, you need Messaggero. This has Omani incense, a lot of caramel and amber, and it's like tonic, milky with some musk, patchouli, Thai coconut, Turkish caramel, and Madagascar vanilla. I hope you're now obsessed with this fragrance as much as I am. I'm telling you, this is a work of art. When it comes to patchouli, the first fragrance I said, Patchouli Noir, is unmatched when it comes to patchouli. Now this fragrance I think is unmatched when it comes to luxurious, the most luxurious smelling gourmand fragrances, because it's not overly sweet, it doesn't smell edible. The caramel nor the vanilla smell too simple, too sweet. You know, just let's be honest, sometimes these fragrances can smell a little bit cheap. Not this one. This is the highest quality that you can get, and it's long lasting. It projects. On my coat, I think I applied this fragrance 3 weeks ago on my coat. It's still there, and my whole wardrobe smells like this smoky, balsamic, Thai, milky coconut heaven. I'm telling you, you need this fragrance. So this was Messaggero by Canto. Now guys, prepare for a healthy dose of seduction. I would say this fragrance is probably unisex, but more masculine leaning because it has some power, longevity, it has a lot of sex appeal. It smells almost erotic, deep, dark, very inviting, warm, but extremely smoky. So this is your sugarcane with passion fruit with a lot of leather and vanilla, and this is Nerone by Pantheon Roma. Beautiful, beautiful, stunning, bold, raspberry, fruity, passion fruit, leathery, smoky fragrance. It has the oud. You can definitely smell it when you apply it on your skin. It doesn't linger quietly waiting for you to find it. No, like it's there and people will smell you. To me, it smells like a fragrance after the sunset on a beach. You want to be bold, you want to be noticed, you want to smell seductive, sultry. And on a man, I would say, like, if you're a man in hot weather, you can handle it. Ladies, please maybe choose something different because this could be a little bit too overpowering. It has the sugarcane, the tonka bean, the oud, and it's smoky and just so vivid. Powerful, but again, it's blended to perfection. I wouldn't recommend a fragrance that is bold and obnoxious. This one is very powerful, don't get me wrong, but after all, this is an Italian niche fragrance house and Italians do fruity tropical fragrances best. So this was Nerone. If you go to Fragrantica, you might not be sure should I buy it or not, but let's see the design first because it's after all Roja Parfums and I love their packaging. It is a work of art, a very beautiful packaging, and here we have aoud extraordinaire. Now this fragrance has gotten, I would say, yeah, quite a lot of hate. I don't know why, to be honest, because their latest release, Elysium Parfum, which I have, is the one that I really didn't like. It is, to me, it doesn't smell like a Roja fragrance. It is too simple, like a rich, overwhelming floral bouquet. So I will not recommend this fragrance. Maybe for ladies who love to smell very, very floral and very, very girly. But aoud extraordinaire, I think this is one of those fragrances, and I don't think that, I know this fragrance needs to macerate. And for now, this is a little bit too fruity. But let me tell you, once this fragrance macerates, the pineapple and the fruits go in the background and you get this Roja animalic oud. For now, as I said, it's a little bit too fruity, powdery, sweet, tropical, very, very musky. It almost has animalic musk and not animalic oud. But I know this fragrance has been on my shelves for 2 weeks in a warmer weather and I can already smell a difference. But give it some time, a few months, and you will get the oud. It will get more complex. So it's up to you to decide if you would love to try this fragrance because yes, it's on the more expensive side. So if you love pineapple, anything tropical, fruity, floral with some toffee, vanilla, oud, and leather in the background, maybe try aoud extraordinaire. And these two fragrances is a work of art when it comes to perfumery. These are 100% eco-friendly, cruelty-free, natural, and the oil concentration is 40%. So the fragrance house is the Perfumist, and here we have Silk Road and Spice Root. And I really mean it. If you're looking for something so complex, so incredibly smooth and high quality with the highest oil concentration available, try one of these two fragrances. So Spice Root is a spicy, soft, a little bit, again, sultry fragrance because it has a lot of spices. This is just your pure spicy fragrance that is blended to perfection. It rather lingers on your skin. It leaves a soft but long-lasting veil that projects. And the sillage, it really smells inviting. I would turn my hat if a man wore this fragrance. And this is also for ladies because yes, it has a lot of spices, but again, they are blended to perfection and they are so smooth. The whole composition is very tender, cozy, sweet, ambery, soft. So Spice Root opens with black pepper with a lot of nutmeg, bergamot, and then you have the very pronounced coriander with lavender, with orris butter, vetiver, cashmere, Chinese wood. So you see, it's very spicy, woody. It has the contrasting lavender and the base. The dry down is where I enjoy this fragrance so much. It has the leather, sultry, sweet, amber, vanilla, musk, and tonka bean. So if you're on the hunt for a good, spicy, long-lasting, extremely complex but tender and soft, sultry fragrance, definitely try Spice Root. And Silk Road, I have to say, this is your fluffy, fruity, floral, marshmallowy, complex fragrance. This has fantastic performance, sillage, and it has this cuddly, flirtatious but innocent sex appeal. This is what I love about this fragrance. You can wear it during the day, in the evening, in hot and cold weather, and while it has a very sweet, marshmallowy scent profile, it also has a lot of complexity, so it doesn't smell overwhelming. It's not obnoxiously sweet. And what I love the most about this fragrance, you know, I don't like really juicy, fruity fragrances. This is a scent profile. I don't do well with this scent profile. Silk Road, it has a lot of fruits like green apples. Here and pineapple, they are very pronounced, but you also have amber, vanilla, sandalwood, oak moss, musk. So as you can see, it has this airy, fluffy, almost a little bit fresh consistency, which makes it more versatile. Definitely try Silk Road if you're on the hunt for your next sweet, fruity, floral, powdery, ambery, vanilla heaven. You will not be disappointed. And now we have to talk about Blue Madeleine by Atelier. I saw this fragrance online everywhere. People seem to love tea fragrances, and this is your smoky, like tonic tea fragrance. And I have to say, Blue Madeleine has quickly become my husband's favorite fragrance. He loves those blue, fresh fragrances, but when he smelled Madeleine, he really said, I love it. And in the beginning, I thought this is a little bit feminine leaning, but it's not, because I get on my skin myself this cinnamon and some sort of smoke, maybe from the kate oil with parabalsam. So on me and on my husband, it gets more balsamic, a little bit darker, less gourmand, with that pronounced note of black tea. It is a fantastic fragrance with the milk, with cinnamon, so it has enough complexity, and it's definitely unisex. And as I said, I really do get a lot of that woody, lactonic, smoky, tart-like aroma in this fragrance, which makes it more unisex, leaning to my nose and appropriate for a man. A 10 out of 10 recommendation when it comes to tea, complex, smoky fragrances. It doesn't have any smoke, any incense, but this is what I smell in this fragrance. So this was Blue Madeleine. And if you love tropical, boozy, sexy, bold fragrances, we have here the newest release by Adamo Parfum. And always check the description box for some discount codes on the fragrances that I recommend. Here I have a discount code, free delivery, and I think you have 3 extra samples. So this is Juanillo by Adamo Parfum. So this is from the new Costiera collection, and they have 3 fragrances: Clifton, Juanillo, and South of 5th. Now, Juanillo is their bestseller. The moment it enters the perfumery, it is sold out. This is how popular this fragrance is, and I can see why. This is a pistachio, dates, coconut fragrance. It's sweet, it's dry, it's sexy, tropical. It has a lot of musk, pralines, and ambroxan. It is a long-lasting fragrance that will project and project. It is sweet, but definitely unisex. And what I love the most is, if you hate coconut like I do, I cannot help it. I don't like the typical coconut suntan lotion on my skin or anywhere near me. I just don't like it. But this coconut, this is what I love. This is the high quality coconut woody shell that you have in this fragrance. It doesn't smell like the milk itself, but more like the coconut shell with the pistachios, with the dates, so it's nutty and also very boozy. I get something boozy in this fragrance, and it has in the opening juicy, mouth-watering, a little bit bright mandarin, orange with lemon, so it has a bit of that contrast in the opening. It's light enough to be worn on a beach when it's so hot, the sun is shining, but it's also appropriate for colder weather. It will never feel like it's too much, too little. I just feel like they nailed it with the concentration of this fragrance, with the overall tropical sweet scent profile, and with the longevity. It's a fantastic fragrance. 10 out of 10 if you hate coconut like I do, but you love boozy, tropical, nutty, gourmand fragrances, just definitely try Juanillo. And now this fragrance, the newest release by Tiziana Terenzi. This is a fragrance house that I started my niche collection with, or actually my fragrance collection with. So Tiziana Terenzi came up with the most long-lasting, with a top-notch suede, leathery, soft, powdery vanilla fragrance. I have been obsessed with this fragrance because the longevity is 72 hours at least. So this is pisces. And gorgeous, beautiful bottles. It is so heavy. What I love about Tiziana Terenzi is the design, because the cap itself is, again, a work of art. So I cannot recommend them enough. But this is a fragrance, if you're bored with those vanilla cupcake, girly, juvenile fragrances where you smell like you're 12 years old, go for this fragrance. Nothing against cookie-like smelling, sweet, cute fragrances. It is not a scent profile that I gravitate towards. And this channel is more for unisex fragrances, so this is why I recommend Pisces, or actually Pisces. I think in English it's Pisces. It smells comforting, cozy, calming. It's not too overwhelming. Yes, the longevity is, as I said, 72 hours, and it projects, let me tell you, a lot, but it has the powdery, woody, slightly, just a little bit creamy scent profile that lingers on your skin, and it's there and you smell it, but it's not a headache-inducing vanilla. For all you vanilla lovers who crave anything luxurious, expensive smelling, and niche, mature, unisex, where it's definitely appropriate for men, you have to try Pisces, or I think it's Pisces, if I'm not mistaken, in Italian. I will not get into the notes because Tiziana Terenzi, like every fragrance of Tiziana Terenzi, like has 30 plus notes, but in the end, this is that sultry, sensual, addictive, sweet, leathery vanilla. The leather isn't too harsh nor too masculine leaning. It is so calming, so cozy, inviting, warm. Just a 10 out of 10 recommendation. And now a fragrance that wasn't released this year, but they have just released the new 100 milliliter format, and I have the mini bottle, which I'm taking with me everywhere. Yes, it's unisex on the a little bit more masculine leaning side, but this is what I love, this is what I crave, and this is what I have to recommend. So here we have Origino by Jeroboam. Beautiful, stunning extrait de parfum. The longevity is there, the projection to performance is just top notch. And this is a scent profile that I live for. Juniper berries with this cute, soft, spicy nutmeg and a lot of that woody, sensual, creamy sandalwood. Let me tell you, if you're a gentleman and you're looking for a signature-worthy, sultry, sexy, aromatic, creamy sandalwood fragrance with a hint of that soft, spicy vibe, definitely go for Origino, a fragrance that I'm in love with. I want my husband to wear it every day. It is my personal recommendation. Maybe you're not into this type of fragrances, maybe you don't like juniper berries, but if you do, maybe try this fragrance. You can start with this mini bottle, which is cute, and you can take it with you anywhere, and I wear it in my handbag. It is just fantastic. The packaging, the everything. If you know you would love it and you want to go for the big bottle, definitely do. I would turn my hat if a man wore this fragrance because it smells confident. You know what? You smell like a young, handsome bachelor. You're a CEO, you know what you want in life, you're fun, you know your style, and you're not into those cheap smelling panty dropper fragrances, which is a topic that I really don't like. Don't wear panty dropper fragrances, then they will not bring you any luck in life. The only thing you can do for you and for your fragrance collection is to wear fragrances that resonate with your style, with who you are, and that feel good for you. So this was Origino by Jeroboam. And this was a list of some new luxury niche fragrances that I'm obsessed with that will make you smell like royalty. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.